مرحبا بكم في قناة تاتس التعليمية. ادعم القناة بالاشتراك وتفعيل الجرس والإعجاب. Super Goal 6 Unit 1. It's a good deal, isn't it? إنها صفقة رائعة، أليس كذلك؟ Do you have gauge sales in your country? هل يوجد لديك مزاد للأدوات في بلدك؟ What do you do with things that you don't want or need anymore? ما الذي تفعله في الأشياء التي تستغني عنها؟
1. Ladder. 2. Garbage can. 3. Hose. 4. Luggage. 5. Teapot. 6. Pot. 7. Plates. 8. Frying pan. 9. Cups. 10. Saucers. 11. Knives. 12. Forks. 13. Spoons. 14. Fan. 15. Vacuum cleaner. 16. Broom. 17. Saw. 18. Hammer. 19. Pliers. 20. Screwdriver. 21. Rocking chair. 22. Teddy bear.
Hello, I'm John Smith, the owner. Great day for a garage sale, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
We need a new lamp, don't we?
Yes, we do. And this one is really pretty.
Aren't you Andrew Barron?
No, I'm Steve Barron. Andrew is my twin brother.
This is an antique, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
This lawnmower runs on gas, doesn't it?
No, it's electric, and it has a remote control. You'll be able to sit and relax while it cuts the grass for you.
Quick check. Vocabulary. List the things that you use for cooking, cleaning and repairing. سمي الأشياء التي تستعملها للطبخ والتنظيف والتصليح. Answers. Cooking. Pots. Teapots. Plates. Frying pans. Cups. Saucers. Knives. Forks. Spoons. Cleaning. Broom. Vacuum cleaner. Hose. Repairing. Saw. Hammer. Pillars. Screwdriver. Comprehension. Answer about the garage sale. 1. Andrew doesn't have a brother, does he? لديه أخ أم لا? Yes, he does. 2. John Smith is organizing a garage sale, isn't he? يرتب لتخفيضات أو مبيعات جراج. Yes, he is. 3. The lawn mower runs on electricity, doesn't it? تعمل هذه الشذابة للحدائق على الكهرباء. Yes, it does. 4. The elderly couple need a new lamp, don't they? المتزوجون أو الزوج الكبير في السن يحتاجون إنارة جديدة. Yes, they do. Number 5. There aren't any plants for sale, are there? لا يوجد أي نباتات للبيع. No, there aren't. لا يوجد. اسأل وأجب عن أشياء في الجراج أو مزاد الجراج.
The lamp is a bargain, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Those cups are cute, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
3. Grammar قواعد tag questions السؤال المذيل. Use tag questions to check information لنتأكد من المعلومات التي نقولها. With an affirmative sentence use negative tag. عندما تكون الجملة مثبتة نستخدم سؤالا مذيلا منفي، وإذا كانت الجملة منفية نستخدم سؤالا مذيلا مثبت. ننتبه للأمثلة التالية. affirmative المثبت. Your name is خالد. Isn't it؟ نراعي في مثل السؤال المذيل احتوائه على نفس الفعل المساعد الموجود، وفي هذه الحالة كلمة is، وهنا نفيناها واستخدمنا الضمير الذي يعود على الشيء المسؤول عنه وهو كلمة your name، فنعود على الضمير ب it. You were born in أبها weren't you؟ نفس الطريقة تماما. نستخدم أيضا الزمن هنا الماضي. You live in دمام don't you؟ You studied in ظهران didn't you؟ الماضي ed، هنا نستخدم didn't. You've graduated haven't you؟ الأصل you have، الآن نذيل ب haven't you. You're going to work in رياض aren't you؟ أيضا في حالة إذا كانت الجملة منفية نثبت السؤال المذيل. مريم isn't American is she؟ الآن الجملة الأصل كانت مثبتة، الآن ذيلنا بسؤال كانت منفية، الآن ذيلنا بسؤال مثبت. She wasn't born in the United States. الآن نستخدم نفس أداة الفعل المساعد، ولكن في هذه الحالة يكون مثبت وليس منفي، ونأتي بنفس الضمير. Was she؟ She doesn't speak English. Does she? She didn't work in a school. Did she? She hasn't lived in the United States. Has she? She isn't going to move here. Is she? كما لاحظنا احتواء السؤال المذيل على نفس الفعل المساعد وأيضا احتفاظه على الزمن، ولكن كل ما هنالك نعكس إذا كان الجملة مثبتة نأتي بالمنفي، وإذا كان منفية نأتي بسؤال مذيل مثبت، ونحافظ أيضا على الضمير. Note: to agree with negative tags answer yes. إذا تتفق مع السؤال المنفي عادة تكون الإجابة yes أيضا. You're from رياض aren't you؟ أنت من الرياض أليس كذلك؟ هذا معنى السؤال المذيل، فلذلك إذا كان إجابتنا أن الجملة الأولى صحيحة نقول yes I am بغض النظر عن الجملة المذيلة. فنقول مثلا to agree with affirmative tags answer no. عندما تكون الجملة الأصل منفية نجيب no، وإذا كان لذلك الذيل سيكون مثبت. You aren't الآن منفي from رياض. Are you؟ No. إذن أنا لست من الرياض. I'm not. I'm from جدة، ونقول الإجابة الصحيحة مثلا. Negative questions الأسئلة المنفية. We sometimes use negative questions to check information or to express surprise. في الغالب لا نستخدم النفي في الأسئلة، ولكن إذا استعملناها يكون لكي نتأكد من المعلومات التي لدينا أو نبين استغرابنا من هذه الجمل المنفية أو الأسئلة المنفية. Isn't he tired of working here؟ ما تعب من العمل في هذا المكان؟ احنا مستغربين يعني الآن. Aren't you coming with us؟ ألا لن تذهب معنا؟ الآن نتأكد من معلوماتنا، سيذهب أم لا يذهب. Haven't you finished your homework yet؟ ما خلصت الواجب؟ طالعين. Don't you live near the beach؟ ألا تسكن قريب من الشاطئ؟ هذه معلومة. Be able to قادر على. Use be able to express ability القدرة على شيء and to talk about things you can or can't do. تتحدث عن أشياء تستطيع القيام بها أو لا تستطيع. He won't be able to play basketball today because he hurt his hand. الآن won't الأصل منها will not، ثم نأتي be able to كاملة كما هي بدون تغييرات، والسبب في ذلك will تستلزم أن be تكون في المصدر. I wasn't able to come to the park because I had a previous appointment. هذا سياق ماضي، فلذلك بي الأولى تغيرت للماضي ولزم عليها أن تتفق مع I، وI تلزم من الفعل be في الماضي was للمفرد، بينما he she it أيضا تستلزم نفس was، بينما you they we تستلزم were في الماضي. Will you be able to go out with us tomorrow؟ هذا للمستقبل، استخدمنا will هنا في حالة سؤال، وأتينا بالفاعلة ثم be able to كما هي، والسبب أن will تستلزم ما بعدها أن be يكون في المصدر. A. Check information. Complete the tag questions. أكمل السؤال المذيل. Answers. The toys are in good conditions. لدينا toys وare لذلك ومثبت هذا المعلومة نأتي بالنفي aren't they. Number 2. You've had garage sales before. You have ويو فنقول haven't you. He didn't buy that fan. هذه منفية، ولدينا الفاعل he ودid فتصبح did he. Number 4. They weren't able to sell the tools. لدينا they were وهي منفية فتصبح في الإثبات were they. Number 5. She found a set of nice crystal glass. found ماضي والشي الفاعل، فلذلك في الماضي نستخدم عوضا عن ذلك didn't she وهي في السابق مثبتة نأتي بالنفي. Number 6. That vacuum cleaner works okay. الآن works مضارع، وفي المضارع لا نستخدم did وإنما نستخدم إما do و does، ولأن الفاعل vacuum cleaner غائب مفرد نستخدم does ونستخدمها منفية لأن كانت الجملة ما قبلها مثبتة doesn't it. Number 7. We have lots of bargains here today. Don't we الفاعل we have. الآن هذا ليس تام وإنما لدينا ملكية الفعل فعل رئيسي في هذه الحالة فعل مضارع، وفي المضارع إما do و don't do و does، ولأن الفاعل we إذا نحتاج do، وفي هذه الحالة احتجناها منفية بسبب أن ما سبق مثبت don't we. Number 8. This lawn mower is really high tech. الآن lawn mower و is نستخدمها إذا منفية isn't ونأتي بضمير يعود على lawn mower it. C. Work with a partner. Ask and answer questions about the picture. اسأل عن هذه الصور. مثال: أحمد ولديه سيارة عطلانة، فنقول Was Ahmed able to fix the car؟ هل تمكن أحمد من إصلاح السيارة؟ إذا استخدمنا able to واستخدمنا be able to وهي أساسا be هنا، فلذلك أتينا بالفعل الماضي من be وهو was إلى الغائب المفرد أحمد. No, he wasn't. الآن لنبين للإجابة أنه لم يتمكن من الإصلاح. ماذا عن الصور التالية؟ Was Hamid able to ride the horse؟ هل تمكن من امتطاء الحصان؟ Yes, he was. Were the players جماعة players able to play tennis؟ No, they weren't. لم يتمكنوا من اللعب لأنها كانت تمطر. Was عدنان able to drive the car؟ هل تمكن من سياقة السيارة؟ Yes, he was. ماذا عن هذه الصور؟ Answers. Was Majda able to bake the cake؟ خبزت الكيكة؟ Yes, she was. Were the children جماعة فنستعمل قبلها were able to get good grades؟ Yes, they were. Were the football fans مشجعون جماعة أيضا able to get tickets؟ No, they weren't لأنه كان مغلق مثلا أو تم بيع التذاكر. D. Write negative questions for the following situations. اكتب أسئلة منفية للمواقف التالية. Answers. You just bought a new cell phone. Your friend is still deciding about whether to buy one. Aren't you going to buy one too؟ لنتأكد من معلومة. فنأتي بالنفي. إذن هذه أسئلة منفية للتأكد من المعلومة. Don't you remember me؟ ألا تتذكرني؟ Aren't you going to offer me some popcorn؟ ألن تعطيني بعض البوبكورن الفشار؟ Don't you want to play this game too؟ ألا تريد أن تلعب هذه اللعبة؟ كل على حسب الموقف السابق فقط. هذه أسئلة منفية للتأكد من المعلومات أو الاستغراب. Answers. Don't you want to say hello to me؟ ألن ترحب بي؟ Don't you see me؟ ألا تراني؟ استغراب. Aren't you going to school؟ ألن تذهب للمدرسة؟ Aren't you going to call the person back؟ ألن تتصل بالشخص المتصل؟ للتأكد من المعلومة.
For language and context, prepare a quiz about historical facts and play a game with a partner. Use tag questions when you are not sure of an answer. Which volcano destroyed Pompeii? B. Vesuvius destroyed Pompeii, didn't it? Yes, it did. You're right. Who invented the printing press? B. Da Vinci was the inventor of the printing press, wasn't he? No, he wasn't. It was Gutenberg.
Excuse me, you're Melvin DuPont, aren't you?
No, sir. I think you've made a mistake.
Don't you remember me?
Should I?
Yeah, we went to school together, Lakeside High. My name's George Scott. Everybody used to call me Scotty. Surely you remember me, don't you?
I'm sorry. You've got the wrong person. My name is David Miller.
Come off it, Mel. We're really proud of you. It's not everyone who makes it to the top, is it? I loved your last book, Western Horizon. Great book, wasn't it? Will you do me a favor and give me your autograph? I want to show the people back home.
Now, look here, mister. My name is not Melvin DuPont. I did not go to Lakeside High, and I'm not a famous author, okay?
Oh, come on, Mel. Stop kidding.
You're coming with us, aren't you? We haven't met before, have we?
That isn't your car, is it? We were here yesterday, weren't we?
Seven about you. 1. Have you ever mistaken a person for someone else? 2. Have you read or heard about stories of mistaken identities? 3. Have you ever been to a garage sale or a street sale? 4. Have you ever bought something that you later didn't want? What was it?
هل خلطت بين أشخاص؟ هل سمعت عن خلط بين شخصيات أو بين هويات؟ هل ذهبت إلى حراج أو إلى مبيعات الجراج؟ هل اشتريت شيء ثم لاحقا اكتشفت عدم حاجتك له؟ How do you do? A way to respond to an introduction. هنا عبارة عن تعريف من شخص أو لشخص آخر نتعرف عليه فنقول كيف الحال. How do you do? Is that so? A way to show surprise. نبين استغرابنا. I'll be happy to. سأكون سعيد أن. A way to offer to do something for someone. عرض شيء أو عمل شيء لشخص ما. Show someone around. Act as a guide. أن تكون دليل لشخص أنك تريه مكان ما.
You aren't from around here, are you? No, I'm not. How did you guess? Your accent. Of course. No, I'm from Ireland. Dublin, actually. My name's Ted Wilson. How do you do? I'm Sean O'Brien. So, what do you know about Ireland? Lots of Irish came over to the United States in the past, didn't they? Yes, they did. And you speak Gaelic? Yes. Some Irish people do. They like to hold on to the tradition. Is that so? So what are you doing in Chicago? I'm an exchange student. I'll be happy to show you around the campus.
You're ending.
What do you think Sean answers?
1. That's nice of you, but I already know my way around. 2. Thanks. Are you able to meet me this afternoon? 3. Why don't you give me your number and I'll call you?
1. Where is Scene from in Ireland? Scene is from Dublin. 2. What does Ted know about Ireland and the Irish? He knows that many Irish come to the United States in the past, and he knows that they speak Gaelic. Number 3. What is Scene doing in Chicago? He is an exchange student. Number 4. What does Ted offer to do? Ted offers to show Scene around the campus. Page 8. 9. Reading. What do you know about twins? Have you ever met any? ماذا تعرف عن التوائم؟ هل قابلت أحد منهم؟
You look just like me.
Hi, Eddie. We're going to be in math class together again this semester, aren't we?
Sorry, I'm not Eddie.
Nice to see you again, Bobby.
Sorry, I don't know you.
You're Bobby, aren't you?
No, I am not. I'm Eddie.
This is the story of an amazing coincidence. 3 brothers, triplets, met for the first time at the age of 19. Bobby Shafran started a new semester at Sullivan Community College in New York. The previous semester, Eddie Galland was a student there. The 2 teens looked exactly alike. Another student confused Bobby with Eddie, and then he realized that the boys were probably brothers. That student introduced Bobby to Eddie. The 2 boys found out that they were, in fact, twins, born at the same time. The boys were orphans and grew up in 2 different families. The families didn't know that their baby boys had brothers. But even more amazing was this. After the story was in the newspapers, another boy named David Kelman realized that he was their brother too, also born at the same time. So the twins became triplets. There are many touching stories of orphans who meet for the first time as adults. Another well-known story of twins is that of Daphne Goodship and Barbara Herbert. They met for the first time at the age of 39. When they met, each was wearing a beige dress and a brown jacket. Blue was their favorite color. They both liked their coffee cold and black. Well, perhaps this isn't very surprising, is it? But how about these similarities? They both fell down some stairs at the age of 15, and later they had problems with their ankles. They both used the same recipe book and sometimes cooked the same meal on the same day. And to scientists who studied them, they had similar personalities. They were talkative, and they laughed a lot. Because of this, they were called the Giggle Twins. Scientists like to study such cases of twins. They want to answer the classic question, what's more important, heredity or environment? Studies with twins like the Giggle Twins seem to make a case for heredity, don't they? The twins grew up in different environments, but still the twins are very similar in many ways. But are all the similarities just coincidences? What do you think?
A. Answer the questions about the reading. 1. How did Bobby and Eddie first met? كيف تقابلا? They met when another student introduced them. عرفهم طالب آخر. 2. What happened when one brother read the newspaper? ماذا حدث عند قراءة أحد الأخوة للجريدة? One brother read the story about Bobby and Eddie and realized that he was their brother too. قرأ الجريدة عن خبرهما وتبين أنه أخاهم الثالث. Number 3. How were the Giggle twins similar? كيف كان متشابه الإخوة الضحوكين؟ They were similar clothes, had the same favorite color, and liked coffee the same way. They both fell downstairs at 15, and they both used the same recipe book. They were talkative and laughed a lot. Number 4. Why were they called the Giggle twins? لماذا سميوا بالإخوة الضحوكين أو التوأم الضحوك؟ They laughed a lot. يضحكون كثيرا. B. Match the following words with in the reading with their definitions. أقرن هذه الكلمات في القراءة إلى تعريفاتها. Answers. Coincidence صدفة. Confuse أنه يخلط بين شيء أو يرتبك. Orphan يتيم. Heredity الميراث. Triplets وهما عبارة عن التوأم الثلاثي. Touching له أثر نفسي مؤثر.
Discussion 1. What do you think that cases like the Giggle twins show? 2. What do you think is more important in people's personalities, heredity or environment? Can you give any examples? Think about your own family and people you know.
الآن ما رأيك في القصص السابقة وما الذي يجعل الأناس مميزون؟
Project work in groups of 4. Prepare an advertisement for a garage sale.
الآن تعامل مع هذا المشروع والذي عليك فيه إنتاج إعلان إلى تخفيضات أو مزاد الجراج.
11. Writing a read about a coincidence. Number the paragraphs and the sentence in the correct order. One afternoon, I was walking around the campus looking for a place to eat lunch when suddenly I heard someone call my name. I turned around. "You're Sean, aren't you?" said a familiar voice. The three of us went for lunch that afternoon, and Mark and I did a lot of catching up. Since then, I hang out with him and Lee almost every day. I arrived here in Chicago 2 months ago as an exchange student. During my first week at the college, everything was still a bit confusing. I felt lonely most of the time. Sure, I had met a few students in my classes, but I hadn't made any friends yet. "Mike, what are you doing here in Chicago?" It took me a second to realize who it was. To my surprise, it was my cousin, Mike. I hadn't seen him in 5 years because his family had moved to the U.S. He was with Lee, a student in one of my classes. Well, I live in Chicago and I'm studying economics here at the college. When Lee told me there was an Irish student in one of his classes, I had no idea it was you. What a small world.
الترتيب الصحيح لهذه الجمل.
Writing corner 1. Use simple past to talk about completed past events. Suddenly I heard someone call my name. I turned around. 2. Use the past progressive asterisk was were plus verbing to talk about actions that were in progress when another past event happened. I was walking around the campus when suddenly I heard someone call my name. 3. Use the past perfect asterisk had plus past participle asterisk to talk about an action that happened before another action in the past. I hadn't seen him in 5 years because his family had moved to the United States. Asterisk you will practice the past progressive in Unit 3 and the past perfect in Unit 6 *** see a list of irregular verbs and past participles on page 82.
أثناء الكتابة عن الماضي نتحدث عن أفعال منتهية نستعمل الماضي البسيط مثل هذه الجملة. ثم بعد ذلك عندما تكون الأفعال مستمرة في الماضي نستخدم was و ing أو were و ing. وإذا كان هناك حدث تم قبل حدث في الماضي نستعمل التام منه.
B. Look at the writing task and see before you write. Take notes in the event chain diagram. C. Write about a strange coincidence or chance meeting. Here are some examples for ideas. 1. I have a big family, and I don't know them all. One day when I was in a cafe. 2. I was taking a summer English course in London. A student sat next to me in class and we started a conversation. The student mentioned.
الآن تحدث عن صدفة حصلت لك عن طريق الصدفة أو حدث حدث لك عن طريق الصدفة. استخدم هذه الصور. ما الذي حدث ثم ماذا بعد ذلك؟
12. Form, meaning and function. A. Fill in each blank with a suitable word. Suggestions. Use shouldn't to ask for and give suggestions. What should we do tonight? B. I don't know, but we shouldn't stay home. Should I buy this racing bike? B. No, you should buy the mountain bike. Use can and could to give possible suggestions. Suggestions. Use shouldn't to ask for and give suggestions. What should we do tonight? B. I don't know, but we shouldn't stay home. Should I buy this racing bike? B. No, you should buy the mountain bike.
لإعطاء المقترحات نستخدم should ينبغي shouldn't لا ينبغي. في السؤال نقول What should we do tonight؟ ويأتي الفعل بعد should في المصدر. I don't know but we shouldn't stay. أيضا الفعل stay في المصدر home. والسؤال أيضا should I buy this racing bike؟ أيضا buy في المصدر. No you should buy the mountain bike. الآن لنقترح شيء مغاير.
Use can and could to give possible suggestions. What should I cook for dinner? B. You could make spaghetti. Let's go to the park this afternoon. B. That's a good idea. We can have a picnic. Note, can and can't are also used for ability or inability. Can you go out tonight? B. Sorry, I can't. I have to study.
كان وcould يستطيع نعطي فيها مقترحات ممكنة. What should I cook for dinner؟ هذا ماذا ينبغي علي؟ هنا نقول فيه مقترح ممكن. You could make spaghetti. Let's go to the park this afternoon. مقترح. That's a good idea. We can have a picnic. أيضا can و can't are also used for ability or inability. القدرة أو عدم القدرة. Can you go out tonight؟ هل تستطيع؟ Sorry, I can't. I have to study. لا أستطيع.
Use why don't and let's to give suggestions. Why don't we order a pizza? B. No, let's eat out instead. Let's go to the park. B. Okay, why don't we take our bikes? To accept suggestions we say, okay, that's a good idea, sure, alright, or that sounds good. To politely refuse suggestions we say, sorry, I can't, let's instead.
الآن نستخدم why don't and let's to give suggestions. لم لا نقوم بالتالي أو لن نقوم بالتالي ونعطي فيها مقترحات. Why don't we order a pizza؟ لم لا نطلب البيتزا؟ فيقول مثلا B. No, let's eat out instead. لا، لنأكل خارجا أو دعنا نأكل خارجا. Let's go to the park. دعنا نذهب للمتنزه. B يقول Okay, why don't we take our bikes؟ لم لا نأخذ دراجاتنا؟ لنتفق مع اقتراح ما نقول Okay, that's a good idea, sure, all right, that sounds good. ولنرفض بأدب نقول Sorry, I can't. Let's do that instead. A. Fill in each blank with a suitable word. Then practice the conversation with a partner. أكمل مستعملا كلمة ملائمة ثم تدرب.
B. Work in a group of 4. Plan a school trip. Think about where your class should go, when you should go, how you should get there, and what activities you should do. Use language for giving, accepting, and refusing suggestions. Why don't we go to the museum? B. Museums are boring. Let's go to the zoo instead. C. Yes. The zoo sounds good. D. I agree. I think we should visit the zoo.
الآن مع زملائك خطط إلى رحلة وأعطي بعض المقترحات وأجب عليها باستخدام مثل هذه المحادثة في الأسفل. مفردات الوحدة الأولى.
antique, broom, cup, fan, fork, frying pan, garage sale, garbage can, grass, hammer, hose, knives, place, ladder, lamp, lawnmower, luggage, plate, pot, saucer, saw, screwdriver, spoon, teapot, teddy bear, vacuum cleaner, guess, run on, be able to, from around here, I don't think so, how do you do? I'll be happy to, is that so, show someone around.
حلول كتاب النشاط. كان معكم الأستاذ جاسم العقيلي مع تمنياتنا لكم بالتوفيق والتفوق.